Show and tell. Hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching the Apothecary Diaries Season 2, Episode 22. In the last episode, we really saw like Shisu / Lolan really, like we saw that they were part of the whole plan to bring down her mother, to quell the rebellion. That is probably why they kidnapped Maomao and everything, and she just set like everyone free as much as she could, but then she also poisoned the kids because she knew that they were all gonna die anyway, and she just decided to do it, I guess, in a merciful way as possible, but it was still horrible to see it. And Mao, like, she showed it to Mao, and Mao was horrified. And I don't know where we're going with this, but Jinshi's on the way. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to find here, but yeah, let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon for full reactions. Subscribe. Let's go. I mean, I'm assuming Jinshi's on the way. They said that an army is coming, and I'm assuming Jinshi is heading that army.
ただお母様が許してくれるのをずっと待って
いる。Yeah, he's very weak.
虫の方がずっといい。子に命をつなぐためにやっていることだもの。
Yeah, but she doesn't care about the children.
私はお母様みたいになりたくない。きっと姉様も私の姉様じゃないんだわ。お父様はタヌキだから、姉様は死の一族とは関係ない。
嘘つけ。こんな顔をされるとよく似てる。止水は姉である水霊を慕っている。だからこんな状況になっても無関係だとかばっている。でも
この子たちが虫であれば冬を越せたのにね。
虫であればそのために私を連れてきたのか。止水はもう戻ってこない。止水
She's gonna kill herself too.
政治のことも両親も一族も何もかも捨ててここに連れてこられてどんな目にあったと思っている。なのに
私には私の役目があるの。
意味はあるの？
意地だよ、私の。
そんなもの捨ててしまえばいい。
目の前に未知の毒があって飲む機会が一度しかないと言われたらどうする？
飲み干す。
でしょ？
何を伝えたらいいのかわからない。止水、せめて願掛けくらいさせていつか返してもらい物だから。
無理言わないで。売り払っちゃうよ。
ならそれでもいい。
I mean, Jinji's going to recognize this.
髪じゃなくて襟なの？
これ以上髪につけたらカビすぎるよ。
タヌキみたいだ。ありがとう、ママ。あとは頼んだから。
時は少し前に遡る。
Okay. Okay. Let's see it.
無理やり引きずってこようかと。
父上、例えば皇族に手を挙げた場合、罪に問われるのは当人だけでしょうか。背丈、体重、胸周り、胴回り、すべて同じ数字の人間などそうそうおりません。大変麗しく、女性でないのが残念です。
硫黄と硝石、この2つがあれば火薬ができる。おそらく師匠は戦に備えて火器を用意しているはず。城壁の上から敵をまとめて始末するなら。
Cannons.
金軍が奇襲ですか。
それにふさわしく堂々たる態度です。
So you can't do anything. Really? Even if it means you're gonna die? Fine.
大尉の意見に賛同する。できるだけ被害を抑えたい。
Yeah.
わかりました。今後はあの娘との接し方を変えねばなりませんよ。
分かっている。
パパが必ず助けてやるからな。
Oh my god, she showed.
れない
Yeah.
一族の中から低粛な妻や子を育てた母ばかり集め談笑相手に堕落していくのを見て楽しんでいるのだ。そんな女ではなかった。
That's great, but she is now, so
今の衝撃は
that was the explosion.
地下の火薬工房か。
Yeah, I guess Slolan helped with that.
そう思っていても動けない。
私の娘を妻として迎えてほしい。大砲と不義を働いた遺憾の娘として宮中から追放し、あの子には長く苦労を強いてきた。
気が弱り始めていた先帝の頼みを断ることはできなかった。
引き受けてくれればお前の望みは何でも叶えてやろう。
私には
So she really isn't
高
her
級に受
sister.
題した婚約者がいた。
No, she is her
叶
sister.
えてくださるなら。
私は先帝の娘を
Never mind.
妻と
He's gotta do something for once.
何なのさっきの音。
これから確かめるところだ。
何ですかローラン、そのはしたない格好を。
お母様方に言われたくありません。子供たちを。
ローラン、
これを私の娘だろうか。いつも鮮明に従順で命令されるままに着飾る人形のような子だと思って
Yeah,
いた。
that's what she wanted you to think. Oh wow, she's in the closet.
遅くなった。
こんな折感を日常的に。
Dude, you
私が
didn't
宮
know
中に
anything.
出資している間に、なんと至らない父親か。
最後くらい責任を取ってください。最後まで化かしていきましょう。
What kind of trick? That, I guess that was the plan, the Jinshi's, I mean, Lakan's plan.
武器庫が、あれが埋もれては戦が。
火薬もありません。燃やしましたから。
Damn.
お母様は私が見届けますから。
責任を取れ。
See mother off. To where?
金軍が攻めてくるまで時間がないぞ。
They're oh, he's here! Oh my god, he's actually, you know, leading in the charge. Ooh, boss it. Ooh, Lee Haku.
一気に叩け。
Oh my god.
戦う
It
意
looks
志
so
のない者
cool.
を殺すな。捕獲せよ。
Let's go, Jinshi.
兵が思ったより少ないな。
Sorry, it's not really your name, but I'm kidding.
対処するためジョーちゃんの上官の天女と呼ばれた宦官がまさか金軍の大将として出てくるとは
I mean,
みんな驚いたよな。皇族が率いる金軍が取る策
yeah,
は
that's kind of
ふ
crazy.
さわしくないと思う者もいるだろう。そう私が判断した。今日をつく策とのそしりは私が受ける。まったくどんな頭してんだか。奥様に
What's the trick?
逃げられない者がいるかもしれない。それなら我々で探しますので。そういうわけにはいかない。尊き方には安全なところにいてほしいんだが、見捨てれば新たな性的が生まれます、ね。
Yeah, thank you.
そうだな。
That's all we care about, of course. Mom, do you see that? Do you see that?
こんなところにいるわけない。ここにいる私も死の一族の人間だと思われかねない。だけど
あとは頼んだから。
Are they? Yeah, are they going to come back
いいのに止水の
and just
こと言
pretend
う
they're
たもんじゃない
not the kids? Like that they have nothing to do with this? Maybe. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Oh!
すみません。保護していただけますか、紳士様。
怪我しているのか。
蛇の血ですので。
蛇。
なんだかこの感じ懐かしいな。
おい、それはトグー。今はトグーではない。玉葉妃が巫女をご出産された。
Oh! Yeah.
それがジンシ様の正体か。
Yeah, you knew it.
老けてるんですね。
Younger than
美白はいるか。
What a touching reunion.
なぜここにいる。
さらわれました。
お前の父ちゃんって。
あれの名前を出さないでください。あのおっさんとかで。
Okay, it just feels crazy to me that all of this is happening while the kids are dead over there, so I think that they're not dead.
帰り血です。
あのさん、まともに運動もできないのに無茶して腰が動けなくなってるぜ。
子供です。でも息はしていません。毒を煽ったようです。
そうか。生き残っても一族はまとめて刑に処される。
Yeah, except we're going to...
女子供も関係ない。やりきれねえな。
We're going to smuggle them out, I think.
打ち捨てられるのでしょうか。
ここに放置するわけにもいかねえだろう。一緒に弔うことはできねえけど、こそっと墓地の近くに埋めるくらいならできる。
罪に問われませんか。
わからん。一ついい手があるぞ。お前があのおっさんをパパとでも呼んだら何でも言うこと。
She will never.
すまん。話だ。さあ行こうぜ。ジョーちゃんを無事に連れ出すのが俺の仕事だ。
Do they know? But I don't really know what's going on with the kids.
私は死水から託されたことを全うする。それだけだ。
Okay, I'm really getting the feeling that the kids are not actually dead. I don't know if I'm right at all about this because everything was happening. They were just like lying there. So and the jokes and everything. I was like, no, that's no. I mean, and he's going to bury them secretly. It almost feels like they know too. That they know that the kids are not really dead, and that they're just going to like smuggle them so they wouldn't be executed or something. Supposedly bury them secretly, but I don't know how they would know unless they were somehow already. I don't know what's going on. Like, who would tell them? Lolan knows. Lolan is the only one who knows now. I guess it could just be that Leihako just literally meant, oh, I'm going to bury them secretly so they wouldn't have to be cremated or something. I don't know, or like at least that they could be reunited with their mothers or something like that. Maybe that's what he means. Anyway, Juju's here. He's here. And now she knows and she can't escape that fact anymore. She wasn't that shocked to find out. Because she kind of knew. In her heart, she knew. But now it's out in the open and she knows. And he knows that she knows. And it's just like... And it wasn't like a big deal at all somehow. Because like we have a lot of other big deals to deal with right now. But it was funny. So they were just kind of having like this kind of banter. Like always. Kind of. Like it didn't change anything, which is great. I really wanted to not change anything really. And Jinshi is looking really cool as like the commander or whatever, and like leading the charge and being so, I mean, coming across as like really confident and like, you know, and making the choice of like, sure, it's going to be a sneak attack and that's not something to be proud of. Like I get it that they have some kind of standard to hold on to hold up to as the royal guard, but Jinshi would rather they lived. So I think I appreciate it. The whole thing with Shisho, I guess Lolan just meant for him to take responsibility, as in to kind of give in, not really put up a fight, even though they were kind of like, you know, they kind of knew that they really didn't. I mean, the gunpowder was already gone, and the avalanche happened, and so I guess it could still. I mean, there still was a little bit of a fight at the start there with like with the actual soldiers, but I guess Shisho is going to like take responsibility for the whole thing, even though, yeah, it seems like he just kind of let it happen. I don't even know, like kind of let it happen because his wife wanted it, so he just let her. I don't know. Yeah, he seems like, you know, controlled by his wife's whims just because he feels guilty about what happened. And so he just waits for her to forgive him, or waits for her to become, to turn back to the person she used to be before all this happened, or something like that. So he's just kind of not doing anything, which is not great. I mean, it's not a great look for you as like, I mean, the head of all of this, you know, the one supposedly in charge of all of this, supposedly. Soirei is the actual granddaughter of the late emperor, which means she's Jinshi's cousin, right? Because if Jinshi is this emperor's son, yeah, I think that's what that means. We haven't gotten a confirmation that Jinshi is the emperor's son, but we know that. We know that from pretty much the Adio, like from the episodes with Adio and everything. And I mean now, like right now, I think Adio is taking, you know, the prince's, I mean the brother's like place, because she looks so much like him. So I think that's in some way a confirmation almost. The late emperor, I mean, had a daughter, but he didn't want her, I guess, to be in danger in the palace or something. So he just pretended that she was like the daughter of an affair that this consort had with a doctor, and then they ran away with her. And then this daughter got married to Shisho, was given away to Shisho. And so Suri is actually, yeah, she has royal blood. In some way you could say she has a claim to the throne, but I don't think she's really interested in that. I mean, poor Suri, honestly. But they're going to try to hide that, probably, and to distance her as much as possible from all of this so that she gets to live. Hopefully that works out, I think. And then I guess Shiso is just gonna die with her parents, which is sad to me. I mean, obviously it's sad because she's the main reason why everything, like why this all didn't work out for her mother. But she's gonna have to like to be punished for it anyway. But I mean, she wants to. She's willing to. She wants to take the responsibility for that. I guess she compared it to Mao, like, you know, taking a poison, seeing a poison right in front of her and just swallowing it. So she's like, you know, she knows the risk and she chose to take the risk, and she's going to go down with it. I mean, I guess in some way she feels that she's, you know, she's already responsible because she was just like her mother's puppet and just let her mother do whatever she wanted and continued with that. So, I mean, she's kind of going to go down with that. Like she said, like in an earlier episode, she said, I realized that I couldn't just remain my mother's, you know, doll forever, but it was too late. So, like, I mean, she's making the right choice now, but she's kind of in some way taking the responsibility for all the time that she didn't act, maybe. But it's sad because, I mean, she was a child and she grew up, like, I mean, the first thing that she cared about was, I mean, the first thing you learn, I guess, is to protect yourself. If you're in a position where, you know, even if the abuse wasn't directed at her, it was directed at her sister and everyone else around her. So she learned, first of all, how to protect herself, how to just act like her mother wanted her to. It's like very hard to kind of teach yourself to go against that, you know, to be like, you know what, I need to do something about this. So she's really impressive, and it parallels, you know, Maomao talking about how she, you know, like Maomao, I mean, we've seen this throughout the show of how she would notice things and not say anything about them. So in some way she was, you know, trying to help out these people who were like her in a lot of ways, by not kind of snitching on them, but things happen and she kind of let them happen. And she would like not really participate. She would just kind of investigate, find the truth, not exactly tell the whole truth to Jinshi, but she knew that eventually it would probably come out with everything that she did give him, like the information that she did find. And here she said, like, all I care about is myself. Like, I'm the most important person to me. And yet, but she has these moments where she's like, I shouldn't do this, but I'm so mad. Like, for instance, the episode, comes to mind because I edited it not so long ago, was the episode with Lifa's cousin Shin, when Maomao kept goading her when she was telling herself stop, you don't need to do this, like, but something just makes you angry. So sometimes, you know, her sense of justice, her sense of like right and wrong just kind of takes over, and she actually like acts more than she normally would, or she can't hold herself back. And here too, she was saying to herself like you shouldn't care about this, or like, you know, was it maybe last episode? I don't know. But anyway, she wants to tell her, she actually believes that she, you know, all she cares about is herself. And in a lot of ways she does, I guess, because there's a lot of reason for her to, with everything that she's been through. But she still, you know, she can't really rein back this impulse sometimes to just do more than expected, do more to help others, when she doesn't really need to. And it just kind of takes over her. As much as she wants to believe that she, you know, it's the same thing kind of with how she was kind of ignoring the truth about Jinshi, pretending that she didn't know. Like, say, ignorance is bliss. Like, she wants, like, ignorance is her way to protect herself. Like, as much as she knows and finds out, she's always, like, still, like, trying to keep her world small so as not to, you know, open herself up to more danger, because there's danger everywhere when she's in the position she's in, and yet sometimes she just can't help herself, and she reaches, you know, further than she should, and she acts when logically she shouldn't, or says stuff that she shouldn't, that she doesn't have to. This is really interesting. We have 2 episodes left in the season, and I'm just so excited for it to see. I mean, on the one hand, excited, on the other hand, sad, because I don't know. I don't know if I think she's actually gonna die, and that's gonna be heartbreaking. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see exactly what the trick was, because I was not clear exactly what it was and what they're up to, and what Shisho's going to take responsibility for exactly, like in what way exactly, and how this is all going to be wrapped up. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: Red in Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Moon, Marsh, and Stone Tree. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.